I think xantares needs to. I think he needs to. Under pressure. Oh,
okay.
My lord. That's illegal. That's not fair. Can't make it free, but xantares. Oh, he's ready to play on overpass.
He heard you, apparently. He said, here's 2 for Alan. And indeed does get it down. I think some nades landing, or just the one actually. Refresh, though, with no armor. Takes 90 damage from it. Flashes
No way.
so effective. Look at that. Not a single player going to go down. They had a kit and a smoke. Still left. Incredibly dominating opening pistol round coming in.
xantares runs in first there to die. He's baiting for his teammates. And he still gets...
Nice flash round, but it doesn't blind him or enough. Zello legit, doesn't it? Launx going to go creeping. Oh, creeping he does. Look at this. It's underneath crosshairs. Brilliantly done. Major with the trade. Maybe it's Calix. One of them surely has to come and get him before the backup arrives. And Major will take him down. So it's a nice kill in isolation, but the round itself, I don't know how much impact it's going to have.
Zyphon creeping. He's still on his own, though, isn't he? Maybe 1 kill if he can pull some rotations. Be really nice. That flash does go behind him, but Major doesn't actually commit. And they're looping all the way back. Really intrigued how this is going to play out. I think Major, as much as it's a man advantage, Major needs to be a little bit careful. He can't die for nothing.
Alex. Oh. Gonna find the frag. His partner Major on the site, though, unfortunately, does kind of go down a bit needlessly. 3 on 2s. Torres, what is that? Ridiculousness as he just goes flying in to distract them, and they do get the bomb down, but ultimately it will be another round going the way of Eternal Fire. Surviving with 3. It's a really good look. I've got a buy, so you want to talk about easy starts, that's got to be as easy as it gets. This is the first sort of challenging game for both these teams. And, you know, it is, again, Eternal Fire who just... They're a little bit unfettered, unbothered by who they are playing against. They just know, okay, big game, what's on the line, qualification, cool, let's activate and really play our best Counter-Strike. And you do have to bear in mind, Major, Calix, and xantares, they have some serious experience behind them. It's been a few years since they've been at that level, but they were always the upset team back in the day, and they're looking to pull off another upset here and now. Calix is the only one to have found a frag, though. The A-bomb site goes down pretty quickly.
He's so fun.
Molotov should spread there. Not quite.
Has Major seen the barrel?
What is going on? It's xantares to come in. It's refreshed with the double, though, in the middle of it. So Calix is just keeping himself clear and making sure that he keeps changing this peak up. Oh, Launx is on it. That timing is just unreal. Wow. 5 on 4 immediately off the back of that one.
Surprised they aren't leaning B a little bit faster here, Eternal Fire. They know there's 2 here. They know there's 2 in the area, at least, and they haven't heard a lot on A, so bit of a risk. Major's coming up as well. They're just going for a full gamble, and, well, xFloud might have some utility, but he hasn't got a whole lot else, so hold to follow. Major goes down, and xFloud now is in a lot of trouble. Getting enveloped, might find the first, but surely going to get swung from bridge. xantares just in time. Wow, the rotates do make it. Bomb is planted, but now Sprout a man down. How do they recover this?
Yeah, and xFloud's kind of crept in when the smoke goes down. Refresh is not considering him at all. Refresh just going to move away. Nearly gets the chance to fight one back. xFloud should go down to the Molotov, one would assume. He doesn't even go down to that. Wow, immediately out of there and hold on to the bomb. Zello missing shots. Whoa, the knife is out. That's kind of cheeky. And a nice shot.
Wait, man, of course he is. First to go in with the flashbang. Perfect player behind the refresh. Was tucked. He was anti-flash. Peeks out, makes good of it. Traded by Calix. 4 and 4. This is a hectic round.
Yeah, absolutely. xFloud not able to get out of there. Calix has got a wall of smokes to work with. Got to guess the right side. I think he's heard refresh step down. Meanwhile, in connector, what's Stare still doing here? xantares says. I thought they were rushing in towards B. So the comms all over. Players all over. When the dust settles, is Sprout to come out on top. Only just.
That was mayhem. That was absolute mayhem. Absolute mayhem. There's definitely a world where Major gets 3 or 4 kills. Well played by, I think it was Refresh that was anti-flash the whole time. That could have gone south so fast, and Sprout fully applying the brakes. Freeze call comes in. They don't want to get overzealous. They don't want to throw this away. I think Alex is going to meet his doom. Emo up against 4. He is on the right side, but surely not. Surely not. Does collect the first. Smoke goes down. Repositions. Holding towards the pillar. He knows one is towards short. Given that Molotov and mix. No cash in reserve. British comes in now. I think X5 is holding it, isn't he? Flashbang is there. Oh, and they turn. They turn. Beautiful kills. Great flashbang. Nice little 1-2.
Really well put together. Refresh going to find the head of 2 then as well. Just biting off way more than he was ever expecting, and he's able to get through it pretty readily. Very slow on the upswing here. Very slow indeed. Zyphon. Find the end, the business end of xantares' AK. Goodness me. This guy is just unstoppable. Holy hell. Lonks has no idea what to do with the situation he's given. Charges out. Kit, there is no utility. They are somewhat stacked on top, but that just means... Ollie going to push xantares out, and he goes down. So he is mortal, by the way. He does take damage, in case you were wondering. No funny business going on here. But yes, 5-on-3 looking pretty good for Sprout. Still, it's a pretty long road ahead here, I would say, right? Eternal Fire have got such a lead that the 1 round does come at a good time. It's also not over quite yet. Immor still has presence with the AWP.
I think Eternal Fire should stack a site
in the previous round.
Yeah.
And in the previous round, it was xantares who took him down. In this round, not the case. He falls on A, and with the big man down, they kind of go, okay. Immor's not found anything either. Time to go for a save, and Lonks is already on it. This is massive. Their money is really not good here, folks. These last 2 are the cash cows. So if these next 2 can survive, then that makes all the difference. If even just one of them goes down, there's no buy coming in. Major very nearly goes around the corner there without realizing it. They are set up pretty solidly. The rest of the squad's on the way, though, so this is going to be difficult. At least they're all coming from the same angle. The flash ineffective. Major. Oh, my goodness. Going to get all 3. Lovely.
Aggressive. Molly comes in, but actually in front of it. Xantares in a lot of trouble. Still finds the kill, but the Molly, look at that. Marchudom. Astaire takes him from beyond the grave. 4-on-4 and Lonks. He's been aggressive on this half. I don't think he's found as many jewels as he's necessarily wanted, but he's mounting the pressure on this Eternal Fire side, and they've got 1 smoke left with 1 minute 20 remaining.
Loung's going to go on high. Had a lot of success from this spot previously. No one around this time, though. They're not going to make the same mistake twice.
Oh, that barrel's right on the edge, isn't it?
It is very close.
Almost peeked its way out.
Might have just heard them. I think Calix has heard them drop down. But the opportunity of getting a kill is just not going to happen.
You can keep an eye on it.
Very risky. Going to keep a player out in towards ABC. The quick smokes do land, though. That's really effective nade usage coming in from the T side. The bomb going to get dropped in a very awkward spot. Thank God for the kills. 20 seconds. If one of those players survived a little longer than necessary, it could have been over. Not going to be the case, though. On plan, nice and open, and Immor, not a chance. He's moving for the save. Sprout, very quickly then, bringing us back to even Stevens.
I think Major's going to really regret not committing harder on to B. And Immor had a lot of information. A lot of information. They knew players were water. Immor was pushed up kind of towards the toilets and the sort of divider area. He could be quite confident that the players had not come back up connector. Of course, it's easy with our oversight, but yeah, I think if Major's committed to the bomb site, they're free there. I really think they hold on to that. And spur ahead. Sprout having a real hard go at this one. Fighting tooth for nail. Another round comes in. Eternal Fire. Their money's in a really precarious position. So I think it's very interesting. Yeah, they're going to explode up. So they're going to get in behind Immor here.
Immor's ahead of the curve. Whoa. That's unfortunate. He was in the right place just at the wrong time. And will lose his head for it. And that should be the round, to be fair. They've also got, you know, mainly stacked on B. So just not going to happen from here. They might just save what they have, I guess. A couple players with cheaper head armor for next round.
I think his Antares going to have a crack at this AWP. Yeah, he's going to have a crack at it. No, I can't believe he wins that. That's not fair.
And it doesn't even take that much time. He will go down, because they obviously know what he's after. But he's instantly, like, double-dink that guy with an MP9. It's not even one of them annoying, quick peek round the corner type fights. Ridiculous.
It's not fair.
Yep.
It just isn't fair.
Stop being effective, though. 18 kills. And the impact has gone way, way down in these past few rounds. I think that is in part because he just stacked about 12 kills on top of each other in, like, 3 or 4 rounds.
Yeah. Yeah, I think the B side can even...
B-side looks pretty tasty. Oh, lands the flick into the head of xCloud. Ridiculous stuff from Zello. He's going to get flashed off the angle, and the rest of the team will move in off the back of it. He's being kept at bay, unfortunately, the AWPer, so it's a little bit weird. 30 seconds, and it's all a fake out. You can see on your minimap once again how deep players are making it in towards A, but Imor is able to stop them. He wants to drop back. He's unsure, but the bomb is still committing in. Surely a call's got to come in here. Call's got to come in here.
Surely somebody's telling him they're not. It can't be.
Yeah, I think that's it.
It can't
oh, my goodness. Zyphon, those already up long. It doesn't matter, Alan. The decision's already been made for him that he was not going to see the light of day on this one. Zyphon deep in towards Banks. xantares, dink for dink. Can't get it done.
Truly need him. They need him to show up in a big way. It can't just be xantares as we get into the grips of the second half. 3-man connector stack, and given where Eternal Fire are going, they're walking right into the lion's den.
Yep. Yep. Oh, the crossfire. They are somewhat ready for it, but the USPs just mow them down. Oh, my goodness. Not a working presence. They've read into that somewhat, and the A defense has now been bolstered, despite the fact that refresh is pretty low. So they're really figuring it out. Sprout seem to have solved it, so to speak.
It's because they're counting their monster smokes. They know they got another. So you can lean free here pretty safely. Someone needs to find a headshot, or I don't think in a million years Eternal Fire's getting into this bomb site.
Well, we'll see. Nice molly comes in, though, onto refresh. Major in the smoke. Calic's going to take out Lounge.
Oh,
not like this.
no.
What is happening? Oh, my goodness. All of them chiming in. That is incredible stuff. And with that, it will be a save to come out from Sprout.
Did one of the CGs get blind and back into a molly or something? I'm quite stunned a player died like that. Interesting. I mean, credit where credit's due. It was a really clean hit from Eternal Fire. I just feel like Sprout should have got more out of that. They had the numbers. Well, thank God they kept the previous round clean, or this could have been really scary how they got full resets. So, good round from Eternal Fire. A little bit more work to do. And Sprout licking their wounds. They're probably a little bit thunderstruck themselves that they went from back.
Refresh is also moving passively, so this is really problematic. Really, really problematic. They're going to try and, keep the players alive here. Zyphon's just so very blind. No support. Behind the smoke, that's been read. That's been heard. Stare comes in for a double. Massively so. Uh-oh. This is getting problematic. Only 2 players remain. Zyphon is very, very, very low. Hidden away down below. Underneath the sights. And Zello goes down. That is a big frag from Calyx. Major going to start to seal the deal here. Lounge has no info and no idea where to go. And yet another them.
That could have been an incredibly clean entry. Launch was completely dead if that actually spread onto him.
I don't know. Railings, that kind of thing. Clipping can just be really weird with them.
Something to keep note of as well, by the way, is that the Eternal Fire players minus xantares are averaging about 11 kills. xantares is well over double that. xantares is absolutely carrying the, insert swear word out of them. He is so hard. Going so hard, and he can't find this kill. He can't find this kill. xCloud called upon. That's a ripper of a headshot. Bomb now being hauled in. It's a little bit late. There is nades on Emor. Maybe we can get a smoke into heaven. That'd be perfect. Oh my god.
Not needed.
Wow. Help's arrived in the shape of xCloud.
Zello going to give it a go. Oh, not going to happen. Imor through the smoke.
It's happening. To go for this. Zyphon's all the way back. Refresh tucked in behind the sandbags. Really struggling to get a good fight. Zyphon does get one. We need some nades on towards short. because now teammate in attendance, that's Stare. Refreshes the deck, but now Stare pounces, gets one. And this is starting to look really awkward. And check out the flank from Launx. Wow, they're absolutely sandwiched on this bomb site.
Yep, nade as well could finish off one of the players here. Not placed well enough, but continues the damage to come through. xantares and Major just eating bullets. xantares goes down to a banger, in fact. Major's going to have to do it all. Zello keeps on fragging, and, well, he's going to find Major in the smoke. He took a bit of team damage even, I think, to facilitate that kill. Zello's had a round. And hello to him. 13th is on the board, thanks to the big man with the big green.
This is crazy. And I think Eternal Fire yesterday and the day before from Sprout, where they were just slamming teams, 4 or 5 players alive consistently. That has been far from the case. And Eternal Fire just feels like one clean round, and the face of this game changed completely. It's xantares. Oh, I can't believe he lost that duel. He's money for those.
Usually is.
Oh, Long's my... Needs to run.
Yep, they're out of there. They're out of there. Keeping this man advantage. 4 coming around the corner, though, just looking to contact A, which would be a risk. For the first time in a while, we've got a bolstered A defense from Sprout. Really good read from them. Really good read. Zello, that first line of defense, but he's backed. And they're getting info towards Long. As these smokes come over, the flash is going to have to be super effective. Zello's, yep, good for one. Way too easy. Way too easy. The return flashes to come back through as well. Give Stare maybe an opportunity, but it's all Zello right now. That's all they need it to be. Launx and Stare get involved.
Fights.
He only gets the one, though. It's not going to be enough. A lot of info in. It's down to Launx. Double spray down. He wants to end the game here and now. That's going to be the bomb hitting the deck as well. 4 on 2. All too easy. Major with a contact in the smoke. And he decides to go through it. And Typhon's just way too ready for him. xFloud, the only one that remains to keep them in the game. You would say surely not a chance as he gets spammed down to 29 HP. Finished off by Launx, and that is going to be all.